Mungai, mbona light yako ilikuwa hash? Hi guys, my name is Mungai Dennis and this is Munga's Odds. Welcome to yet another wonderful episode. Leo nimewaletea guest mwingine mwenye apparently alitoka tu Meru, hakuwa na form. Nikasema, like a child of God that I am, let me give her a platform. Boom! Mimi nani? Anyways, guys, I don't want to chocha so much. You know I've made it, and it's only fair if I allow others to climb on my shoulders like I've climbed on the shoulders of great men. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my beautiful guest, Her Excellency, the Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my wonderful guest,
Lenah Kendi. Hi.
Yeah, her name is Lenah Kendi. Apparently, I don't know which sermon she has been listening to. Definitely not the ones I listen to. Has anyone of us ever heard in the scriptures written that seriousness is a gift of the Holy Spirit? Doesn't she look good? Doesn't she look stunning? Anyway, hata nisijaribie huko kwa market na bado niko single. Yeah, I don't want to mess up the market.
You need mtu.
I need to settle, right?
Yeah, you do.
I need somebody in my life.
You're
right?
growing old.
No. I'm not growing old. I'm just adulting.
Sweet 16 forever.
I'm not sweet 16 forever, but hey, your statement, you're growing old. Do you know how many people are shocked that I'm almost around 25? Do you know how many people think that I'm a 22-year-old in a 50-year-old?
Msichochwe, msidanganywe, guys. This is it. Yeah. Old man.
Anyway, thank God that for us guys, we are like wine. The older, the sweeter. I'm not talking about the other gender. I'm just speaking for our gender. Please don't take me out of context. I'm only speaking for anyone my gender. Yeah, that statement comes with no other agenda.
Indeed.
Right?
I do not know.
Yeah, thank you. She's so supportive.
Is she?
At least, guys, you understand why she is one of my longest lasting friends. The ones that have really hurt me, you know. I mean, he had to break, nifanya hizo zote, but here we are.
Yeah.
And mind you, we've always been friends.
Have we? Have we though?
We've always been friends. Have we ever been more?
Oh, not more.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been less, but not more. Thank you. That's what I was clarifying. I mean,
I thought, okay, let me not share my thoughts.
Yeah, you want to talk about people cutting you off. Imagine she had this friend in her life. I don't know who she keeps referring to. This friend of hers cut her off for some reason, which I don't want to explain on her behalf. And that thing, she's never been past it.
Which friend are we talking about?
A friend of yours. She was just sharing with me the story before we started recording.
Was I though?
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, I would never get over that one.
Oh God. I'll pray for her. Guys, please join me in prayers for her. She needs to let go, right?
Let go?
Like
it was for a petty reason. So people need to grow up as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll pray for that friend of yours to grow up, right?
Yeah, they need to.
They need to grow up, right? Awesome. Wow.
my gosh, what's our...
Pardon, guys. I know you guys didn't click this link just to watch a comedy show. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not. Yeah, I'm as serious as they come. And this is Mungai Swords. So on today's episode, we want to talk to our guest about something that she recently went through. Are you willing to share?
Yeah, I think I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so for anyone out there that may be in the same season of life with us, because we've both been through it, we want you to know that you're not alone. And that all things are working for your good. And what exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about... let me ask my guest to share. I just realized I've been speaking a lot. So carry on.
What do I need to say exactly?
You remember what I told you?
Yeah, I do.
Like our parents passing us the pleasure of providing for ourselves.
Pleasure, guys.
Mine is not in quotes. It's a blessing. Do you know how blessed I am? Like, just to be told, son, we've been so blessed for pouring into your life financially, mentally, and we've decided as your loving parents that it's time that we allow you to enjoy the liberty of paying your own bills.
Emphasize loving parents.
Yes, my parents are so loving. Do you know how long it has taken me to get here? Do you know how long I've been waiting for this opportunity?
Oh, what?
Yes.
You were looking forward to that day?
Yes, I was looking forward to the day.
I never did.
Son,
no way.
You are now your own responsibility.
You ni fake wadau. You're really fake.
But on a serious note, I've been looking forward to that day.
The day you'll be told no support whatsoever, just go fly. Now you're a big bird.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless the Lord for it. I mean,
I was never looking forward to that day.
Mm-hmm.
I really hoped that they're gonna give me the grace of a couple of months, not almost immediately, which they actually did. And man, I I cried that day, you guys, because I did an application. And that application didn't go through, or something happened to it. What was it?
What application? Visa application?
No, a job application.
Thank you.
And it didn't go as expected. So I felt like my life ends here.
Wow.
Yeah, because I really had put a lot of hopes on it. Like, I really thought this would be like my breakthrough into career, and just done with what is it called, internship. So I expected that I was going to have a really good step into it with that job. It was a paid internship now, because I did an unpaid internship. Yeah, so to me that came as a heavy blow when they said, you either come back home since you don't have a job.
You either come back home.
Or it's on you now, because you're choosing to stay in the city without having a job. So it wasn't easy. I felt like my world ends here. I don't know how to do this no more. Luckily, I had you to call, because you had gone through the same earlier. Okay, not like completely though. Yours was gradual. For him, his was a gradual. It was a gradual step into, yeah, exactly. Because it was first of all pole too, and then finally they say now it's about that time. But as for me, picture getting done with campus, and then going for an unpaid internship. And then after that internship, now I choose I ain't going home. And I decided to stay. And then my sister, who was also supporting me, she would keep on asking me, what's your plan? Because she hasn't heard me say I've gotten a job yet. And I would be like, what do you mean? I would pretend not to know what she means by asking, what's your plan? But finally, she said, you've got to answer questions now. And so that's when we had the conversation, and she was like, you either get a job or you come back home. So I didn't want to go back home because that was not an option for me. So yeah, they first off said, yeah, I also think it wasn't immediate, but they said for the next 2 months, we are going to pay your rent only. For all the other bills and everything you need, your hair, blah, 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 that's on you. And those 2 months, you guys flew like crazy. I didn't blink, and wow, the months have gone. So yeah, and then time came and I couldn't call back home for any support at all. Yeah, so at first I wouldn't say it, I viewed it as a blessing, like you began, hey, mine is a blessing. No, me, I was I was really stressed. Like I felt mine was a rough patch. Yeah, especially now that they came together with me getting having applied and this job didn't go through. And now there's no support at the same time. So that was heavy. I felt kind of betrayed. And I know I was entitled, guys. I know. I felt entitled being a last born, So you're like, me ni mtoto. I didn't always want them to treat me as mtoto until it came to no support financially. And I'm like, you guys, come on, I'm still your last born. Like,
I'm still children.
Yeah, I'm one. Yeah. So at first I didn't view it as a
blessing.
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. I think I've been blabbering about it for months, lamenting, imagining how monstrous my parents must be. For the longest time, they were just doing the rent, and then I was doing the other bills. In fact, it had gotten to a point where they were paying my rent to a certain fraction, and then now I was paying the rest of the rent plus the whatever I ate, how I traveled, and any other bill that I've been paying. It didn't really matter. So it was all on me, and well, it felt stifling a little bit, but I'm glad that it did happen when it happened. Yeah, because I've been looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it.
I don't understand when you keep on saying you were looking forward to it.
Okay, the reason I was looking forward to it is because I imagined that all my financial deals will be like
straight.
Yeah, like I'd be making like
deals
90 G's a month. I pay rent, send them a thank you for being nice and loving parents. That was like the mindset I had, looking forward to me.
Yeah, we all do that.
And then ta-da! And mind you, I had just experienced like two of my worst financial months
prior to them
deciding that, yo, bro, you gotta be your own man. Yeah. So I had just experienced like two of the most financially zero month, where I was just spending, and nothing is coming in. Yeah. So I had just been released from my last job, or rather my last consistent client. And then the other client also called me for a job, and then they called someone else for the other job. That's the challenge with being a freelance person. And mind it was not because of quality or anything. It's just that they were not able to pay me within the budget I had insisted on, and now they wanted me to do more work with less pay. But looking back right now, if it happened today, I would have handled it differently.
How differently would you have?
I would have done the job, not because of the money, but because I would have looked at it like supporting them, in the sense that whatever they would have paid me, I would have considered it
A thank you,
an
not
appreciation,
a salary.
not the pay that they deserve. And I would have done a good job because I'm good at what I do, and that's the least that I can do for any client. Yeah.
We are growing.
Yeah.
You know better now, right?
Now I know you better.
We all do.
After listening to your online mentor, I can only do better.
Right?
Yeah, I'm glad I met you. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise.
Disguise?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh,
Disguise.
Like it was a hidden blessing. Like, there are people I'm learning to appreciate right now in my life because I didn't really see the impact they had in my life until now. I backtrack it. Yes, they've hurt me today, but what about the previous times?
Are you trying to say I've hurt you?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about clients in this particular.
Oh, right.
And yes, they've offended me in one way or another. They might not have been their best selves.
Whenever you talk about that, I remember a story. That job stressed him out, though.
Yeah, so but then looking back, I'm grateful I did that job. That one that you say stressed me out. Because it's because of that job that I'm able to do this podcast right now.
It is?
Yes, it's the job that made me build my confidence in my video editing skills. And now I sit down and edit videos in less than 20 minutes. Back then, I
didn't know that. 20 minutes.
I would think about editing a video and I would just get tired, or rather overwhelmed at the thought, not even at the doing.
Yeah.
But because of that client and the kind of perfection they really pushed me to deliver, I've become a way better video editor than I used to be. And I've realized I'm so good at it. And it really opened me to even using other editing softwares, because now he built my confidence in doing other stuff. But then I used to go an extra mile for him, and look at me now. Look at you now. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, you must be.
I have lots of things to thank God for.
Indeed.
So that's my end of the. That's on my side of the story. That's my side of the story. The transition from the parents saying now, yo, now the rent is also your responsibility, and apparently we are not responsible for you any longer. But now, so for me, the words I had were, from what they said, what I had was, it's been a blessing, son. It's been a real blessing. And we would
are you sure that's what you had?
Because that's what
they said, or you chose to hear?
That's what I heard from what they said.
Man, I love your perspective of it. And because I had we hate you. We don't want you calling us and bothering us anymore. You're a burden. That's all I had.
I love you so much, Mom. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be my own man. I love you so much, Dad. Thank you for always coming through for me financially. Like, you've always been the one person I can call in the deepest hole, and you've always come through.
And you see,
God
funny
bless you so
enough,
much.
sorry, funny enough for me is that after they said that, I never felt the confidence to call them ever again to ask for money. So even the days when I've been at my lowest since that moment, I've never been able to call them. It's just the other day I was talking to my sister and I'm like, man, you seem like you cut me off completely. You may have withdrawn the support, but you should be at least able to ask, did you eat today? Do you need anything? Or even send airtime of 100 bob. And my sister jokes and asks me, have you eaten today?
Had you eaten?
Yeah, I had eaten.
Well, glory to God. Thank you, God, for food. But then, do you eat ugali?
I love making ugali. I
Nice.
love eating
At
ugali.
least I know a way I can be a blessing to your life.
By buying me ugali.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most expensive commodities right now in Kenya.
Ah, wow. Luckily, I don't eat as much. So, I'm lucky. Even if I shopping yangu it'll last for a while.
Oh. But if you ever need food, like you are zero, just know I can come through for you ugali wise.
Ugali wise. What about KFC wise?
That money, I'd rather do shopping for you and then Nini bring you the shopping.
Instead of one meal of fast foods and healthy foods.
Yeah.
Hey. Sawa basi.
What a friend.
What a friend. What a friend. Indeed. What a friend.
What a friend.
Yeah, so I felt like they were completely saying you've been a burden and we couldn't wait for this day when we will withdraw. But looking at it, I'm like, somehow when they released me, it was now a true blessing in disguise. Si kama yenye ulikuwa unasemea on me. But it was actually a true blessing in disguise because I felt now it's about time I opened up my mind and thought outside the comfort of me being a last born and being provided unto the whole time or my entire life. So I cried it out and then refocused now. And that's when I called you and we began having those conversations. And by the way, you guys, this guy, ni mtu wangu. He really wanted to come through for me. He's like, come, just give me an idea you have. I'll finance you, I'll give you the capital. You can start off a business and it will keep you running until you're able to get a job in line with your career. And of course, the ideas he had are the ideas he would take, which I would not. We've got different interests, yeah. But it's still opened up my mind, and that's how I got my business idea. And what did you say after I told you that's what I've decided to do?
Do I remember?
I don't remember, but I don't think you were quite supportive about the idea.
Well,
the particular idea, not the whole idea of starting something, but my venture, the niche I felt I needed to get into.
I don't remember how I reacted.